Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming out here. Look at lines on a Sunday night as the Bills look to listen. Who took the Bills? You're eliminated. Bills backers. Who else probably took it on the chin today? Had Arizona out the window. Dolphins out the window. On top of the Rams. Maybe the Chargers, too, probably had a couple people on them. Little Survivor massacre. Had the Vikings minus 4.5 loser. Did have Saints in the under. Cashed. I did have that Saints 450 to be winless, but we came back on today because the Giants are a terrible team. Over Seattle, Tampa Bay, never in doubt. And that's it. Didn't really love a lot of games today. Not like the college card who rolled out a bunch of games. Oh, we got a few though this week. We'll jump into it. And away we go. Poll question. Is it time to block Mr. Numbers for good? I'm tired of his nonsense. He's broken me down. I can't do it anymore, this guy. 500 in college football. What the hell are you talking about? I like paste my record to him for the whole year. Ridiculous, this guy. And he says I'm, again, more scamming shit. I'm really tired of him. I can't do it anymore with this guy. Can't do it. Everybody else has blocked him. I try to be reasonable with the guy. He's just, I can't do it. You can't say shit like that. And I don't even curse. You can't say shit like that. Pisses me off. I'm on 150 sites. The guy says I scam. What are you talking about? Can't do it. Can't stand that crap. Don't fucking say that shit. I'm on a phone. Whatever. It's fucking retard. Tired of him. Tired of us. All right. Mr. Weskers is in the house. Always good for a smile, Mr. Weskers, this guy. Mr. Weskers coming in with the humor. Although I think he's a Mr. Numbers burner, big Yankee guy. When Markel says I can't block him, he brings entertainment. I can't do it anymore with this guy, bro. I can't. Look at this. It's already got 67%. Let him rant. Well, there's only 3 votes. We got 3 votes on it. So we got to vote. T-Money's in the house. Watch the Bills. Ease my time. I slept the whole game anyway. Just had a few guys to score. Probably didn't catch them. A low-scoring game. I mean, unless you had, like, Josh Allen to score. It'd be, that's kind of square. I don't think you're a Josh Allen to score guy. Patriots money on plus 340. Here we go. Here's the lunatic himself in the house. Annoying Markel on the job. Markel thinks he's a pro now. There we go. Let's just get into this. Let's just get into the games. Thursday night. Here we go. We got the odds up here live as well as when I posted them. I grabbed these about an hour ago, but I am on Odds Logic Live here for the game. And this 7.5 at there's a 7 at DraftKings, 7.5 at FanDuel here, 7.5 at Penny. There's some 7.5, so we'll call it 7.5 for the Eagles here. 42.5 on a total. I would look at an under here with the Eagles playing the way they did today, losing. The Giants, a horrible team. Dart's terrible. He's got a bad offensive line. He's got nobody to help him. Not expecting much scoring here. Although I thought the same thing last week on the Thursday night game, and it was a over there. So 42.5, though, I would tend to take the under. Early game in England. The Jets catching 7.5, and now this is, again, DraftKings, the only one with 7.5. Now he's eats 7s everywhere. I lean towards the Jets here, believe it or not. Again, it's a 7.5. How is Denver? You're off a big win. I get it. I just do not want to lay a touchdown with a second-year quarterback on a road in a foreign country. And I got an 0-5 Jet team. I would lean Jets there. Again, 7.5 could be worth a shot. Could be worth a shot. Again, I would maybe also say under here. Now, the Jets' defensive problems we saw today. Cowboys put them a ton of points. But we've seen these England games go under. So I would lean Jets in the under here. I think it's something low scoring. Again, did not bet this. Don't think I'm going to get to it. Now, Browns and the Steelers. Well, I told you Steelers last week was my top play. 4.5. Love the spot for them off a bye week. Cleveland coming back from England. Detroit to England to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's back. And then a nice week off after their trip to Ireland. Good spot for them, especially with a rookie quarterback. Give me the Steelers here. Best bet of the day. Arizona and the Colts. I got the Colts at 3.5. It is currently now a 5.5. And I'd still lay the 5.5 with the Colts. I had the Raiders today. I thought Raiders would show up a little bit. Colts, maybe they'd be a little flat, bad loss. I'm not sure they'd respond. Yeah, well, not say that I'm a believer in the Colts to be a great team or a playoff team, but Arizona, this team's a mess. You blew this game in ridiculous fashion. That's what bad teams do. Bad teams will always be bad because they make bonehead decisions. Hey, we're gonna dance before we get in the end zone. We're gonna kick the ball around on a touchdown. We're not gonna hustle. That's why you're a losing franchise. And the Colts got a little mojo going. We'll take the Colts. Rams up to a 7 spot here. Actually, there's 7.5s out here now. I got a 5.5 on this one. So I get Rams with extra rest off a loss where talk about getting a little cocky. All right, so you kick a field goal, you barely doink it in. We're going to come down and score a touchdown. We're not going to play for a tie. And then you lose. Yeah, McVay ain't having that, bro. And this Raven team, defense again looked terrible today. Wow. They got problems. As much as Burrow should sit out the year and take his time coming back, so they fired a coach, I think Lamar should sit out. What are you coming back for? This team's terrible on defense. Seattle and the Jags. 1.5, 45.5. Now, we're going to have the Jaguars off a Monday night short week. Probably a win. I think they're beating KC here. If you want Seattle, I think you'll wait. And what a terrible loss today by Seattle. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Tampa Bay. Oof. I had Seattle. Seattle on the over. Yikes. Are you good? I thought I stole one, 35-28. You're going to let that guy come down the field again? Back to this one here. I think the Jags win. Line's going to go up. Jags lose. It'll still go up. It'll be like a desperation kind of game. Depending on how they lose, I should say. But if you want Seattle, I think you hold off a bit. Dallas and the Panthers. 3.5, 48.5. I thought this Dallas game against the Jets would play out like the Bears game, where it's like, didn't we just see this script play out before? Was not expecting a huge Cowboy win. Could the Cowboys won? Yeah. I'm annoyed I didn't take the over. I'm not going to make the mistake here. I'll be on the Dallas over here. Dallas could score. Defense, I think, is still a little shaky. I know they look bad against the Jets. The Jets got to – that's a whole nother discussion. Chargers at Miami, 5.5, a 45.5 here. Chargers lose at home. That was just that's a bad game right there. What happened? And then you get rewarded by getting a 1 o'clock game in Miami. You get a 1 o'clock game, and the Niners get a 4:25 game in Tampa Bay. What's that about? What's that about? The 5.5 is going back to like the bad number, right? We saw the Saints almost cover versus Arizona in week 1. We saw Cleveland covered in week 1. Dolphins for me here. Patriots and the Saints. Patriots have a huge win. This is 3. Patriots off a big win. The Saints off of their first win. Call me crazy. I like the Saints. I would take the Saints here. Again, New England on the road off of a last-second field goal win. Not interested in them. No, thank you. Not as a favorite. We could say, you know what? They're better than a record. They should be Pittsburgh. I get it, but they didn't. Now we got to venture into New Orleans. Nice win for the Saints. And Saints almost had the Bills. Saints almost had the Niners. Saints almost had the Cardinals. You want to give me 3 points? I'll take the 3 points. All right. Now we're going. Let's go back to the comments. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Mr. Markel, more Mr. Numbers. I'm not comment. We're just going to delete all Mr. Numbers comments as I come across them. So I'm not a scammer. You have different picks. Goodbye. Mr. Numbers. I do not have picks. Don't blame me. Stop with this bullshit. Yeah, no, I can't. Mr. Weskers, we got nothing on here. Delete them. Delete. Mr. Numbers, I'm not even reading his stuff, just deleting it here. All right. Denver's competitive division. They need these wins. San Diego's assisted by losing. It's one of the tougher divisions. Mahomes is good to ruin a team. Where did this come from? What are we talking about Denver here? They're playing the Jets. Cowboys smoked the Panthers. Then again, I thought the Dolphins would win, and Falcons also. Hate the Panthers. Can't get their trash games right for anything. Jets, I wouldn't bet. Again, the Panthers. You win at home against the Falcons there. But again, why were the Falcons favored? I mean, if you think the Falcons are better than Dallas, I don't like Penix. So there's that. Dak is definitely better than Penix. New York teams, I don't know. Well, I mean, there's only one New York team. We're talking about the Bills. I guess the Yankees. We're talking baseball too. Agree with you about Lamar. Defense and the offense hasn't been great since week 3. I was shocked that their offense was so bad today. I mean, you still have Andrews and Flowers and Henry. I mean, Cooper Rush was decent in the Cowboys. You couldn't do anything here? I know Texans' defense looks okay. It looked all right versus the Rams. I mean, it looks pretty solid, but nothing? T-Money agrees. The Yankees stink. Baker needs to be MVP race. He's after me and Jesse winning games. I mean, seriously, bro. He's unbelievable for Baker. I thought this was a great spot, Seattle. Pushed my eggs in the middle here. I was like, let's go Seattle. Yeah, Dallas is a 3.5. Not even laying a TV. Nope, not laying a TD at all. My Sunday was 0.033. Consider that a win. I started out bad. Had the Raiders, I had the Vikings, and the bad number on the Viking had 4.5. If I would have had the closing number, I would have had a winner. But I do look at lines. I had a bad number. Markel likes the Chargers. Markel wants T-Money wants to know why Markel wants to lay 7. Like he says, don't you want to get in the way of an 0-5 Jets team? It's not that they're 0-5. Is just that laying touchdowns on the road on neutrals. I mean, you're in England. This isn't like you're playing in New York or Philly or New Orleans, wherever you're playing. I'm going to the bank with not laying these numbers. Philly 7 on the road, or 7.5. Denver 7.5. Rams 7. I mean, those are not easy. Saints going to give up 30 to New England. The Saints play hard for sure. That's the thing. They were right there against Arizona at the end. And again, you could say, well, it's Arizona, whatever. They battled the Niners. Seattle game was bad. A couple turnovers hurt them there. They were right there with the Bills to the end. Again, they beat the Giants, and who are the Giants? You want to give me a field goal? Again, especially what did everybody just watch? T-Money. Everybody just watched New England methodically beat Buffalo. I'll wait for this line to go up. Here we go. We got 3.5 right now on Pinnacle. Mr. Crazy Oats should blow the doors off the Saints, but the way the season's been going, nothing could surprise me. Yeah. Cowboys are better than that. I don't know. I'm deleting all your comments. Tony's picks not have Seattle Bucks over. Yes, it has the over. Every site had the over. Had the over in the game. Yes, we had the over Seattle game. Thank you. I'm not mentioning it. No, you're gone. I'm tired of you. Dallas doesn't play defense. George Lobo, look at this guy. I'm seeing this guy. I like the Chiefs for long-term futures. I think the Ravens still come back. I have a $10 ticket on them. I do not like the Chiefs for long-term futures, and I think that Ravens ticket, no way. Nope. Neither of those teams. I know the Bills just lost, but unless Josh Allen gets hurt, that's still my team there, I think, especially with the defense in Baltimore. I gotta say no to the Ravens, no matter what kind of numbers Lamar puts up. And the Chiefs, I would like the Chiefs one. I wouldn't. I would yes to the Chiefs one better than the Ravens one, I should say. For the Super Bowls, yes. I may just alt it up to a 7. Here we go. Yeah, the Bills defense is always a problem. They have a problem on defense. Titans money line, cure all wounds, nice win. The Jets I can't believe they're that bad. Let's get to the 4 o'clock action. Titans and Raiders. So this line is 6 now. 5.5 at DraftKings, 6.5 at FanDuel, 6 everywhere else here on Odds Logic Live. I want to take the Titans here. Geno's looked horrible. And anytime I've had him, and listen, the Raiders week 1 was the only time I've cashed with them. So this is a team I definitely do not have a feel on one bit. So there is no way I'm laying 5.5 with them. Not happening. I can take the Niners +3 though. Sign me up. We're a rested squad. And Tampa Bay again. Is Tampa just going to play every single game down to the wire like this? If that's the case, fine. I'm getting 3. At least I push. I'll end up with a push in this game. Give me the Niners. Look at this. 14.5 Green Bay. What? Bengals looking to change quarterbacks. Mike White. Again, do I want like 14.5? Good one in KC. Lions and the Chiefs. Give me the Lions. I'm taking the Lions. I already bet the Lions. You got them. YouTube Premium. I sent out early college and NFL. You got the Lions here. Chiefs going to be on the short week. Bigger game against Jaguars than Lions non-conference kind of team. Can this line go up? Maybe. Any kind of poor, ill performance from Kansas City. Again, I'm just moving on the Lions early. I'm not a huge Lion guy. Monday night action, Bills against the Falcons, 4.5. 4.5. I got to say, I might jump on this one here because I think this line's going to go up a nice full point by tomorrow. I think you'll see a 5.5 on this one after their loss. They're going to want to come in here and play. I'm going to be inclined to take a -4.5 here off this loss tonight. And the Bears in Washington. 4.5, 50.5. Although there is a rogue 5. There's a 5 opinion, a 5.5 at DraftKings. Everywhere else is 4.5. You know, Washington is clearly the better team, hence being favored here. But the Bears, I am a pro team off the bye kind of guy. You're off your bye week, a little bit fresher. Maybe you work some new wrinkles into the system. Washington's coming back from LA. Hate to say it, but I do like the Bears. Deleting Mr. Numbers. Watch Raiders cover this, but I'm with you no way. Yeah, well, listen, am I running to bet the Titans? No, I'm just not betting the Raiders. Bengals are terrible. I mean, you lose a quarterback, you're in trouble. Have we not seen this play out all over the place? Green Bay first half. I'm guessing this is Green Bay. Yeah, if they cover, should be up at 10 at halftime. Absolutely. Ben Johnson's the best coach my Bears have had in decades. We'll see how he does. Again, I like this spot for them. I like the road teams on Monday night. Markel's agreeing with T-Money Green Bay first half. So there you have it. There's the rundown. Let's recheck on the poll here and what's going on the YouTube channel. 10 watching, 4 likes, really? And that's it. By a score of 3-2. No, 5. That's it. 5 people voted in the poll. 11. Well, I'm the 11th. So 10 watching, 4 likes, 5 people voted. Good job, people. Poll is over. Time to block. I'm like everybody else. Markel's a like bud. Thank you. That's a wrap. Midday money tomorrow. Usual time. I will see you then. I will be doing live with a Joe Madden at 11, and then I will be on after. So I will see everybody on Midday Money. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.